So now it's just down to, can you hit the shots through the wall? PXS has to just hold the scope up. dgzin, nice opener, 2v2 situation, up and over. What a set of shots from PXS, and bang, dgzin hits the falling shot on Divide to go up 8-3.
Paranoia through, Winthrop race in, Infiltrator halted, dgzin simply gapping the competition and creating gaps amongst their corpses. And Winthrop at least hoped the trade, but now they feed the beast, and he's hungry for the ace, and he gets away with murder. Kisses to the crowd and to the competition of North America.
He should still be at the VCTs in Americas, being a solid duelist for Loud in his past career at the VCT, the last team that he played on that stage, and he was putting up numbers, especially in a duelist role as well. And now you're seeing as well, he doesn't only have to play the jet. That neon control was beautiful, but then they're just forcing dgzin to try to peek out again.
Yep. This is now dangerous. Winthrop are walking into Sheriff. This guy's just the GOAT. Hold his ground, throws out the paranoia, and well, Flip is in the middle of danger. A 4K and a thrifty.
In the Americas in LA, because again, you have storied players, at least from the Brazilian scene, that have had their experience on the main stage, despite them not having the best results either Furia, MIBR, or Loud. And
they do have extra way ahead of it, and then the Nightfall to try and let him go forward, but Team Solid will just duck into it. dgzin with the TP to the back as well. And the timing is once again far more perfect than Envy's. In they enter. Kainzera, next point of attack. This Bucky not ringing true this time, though it comes close. And Envy, this rate, they might just try and conserve the 2 remaining rifles while trying to take the pot shots that they can, but those will quickly get policed as Conan finds a solid angle to hold that defuse the whole way through. Team Solid will take the lead.
But that time around, Team Solid were 100% ready for it. And in the midst of all of this, dgzin gets so much information thanks to the dimensional drift and goes back to support the squad. Once again, the level of coordination to kind of coordinate with the rest of your...
Still dominated the rest. Just give them a gun and they'll know how to shoot. But solid approach. Prowler reveals. Ali still gets 1 for the road, so still worth it. But dgzin, no one steps in his path. And you got this lurk going on for Conan. That's just kind of to
looking for their opportunities to try and strike the site.
Flipping that 1v1, but the swing not well timed, and now it's dgzin's turn.
Expecting, and then suddenly, oh look, dgzin on the stage somehow walked away with 3 kills, and it's crazy and it's madness. And we're being treated to a lot of those moments here with how dgzin has kind of been playing in some of those like single opportunities.
Winthrop cut all noise, and Ali hasn't had anyone overextend. Why would you? Team Solid can rely on their Sentinel, and dgzin just playing with his food. And Winthrop gotta put a stop to it, but you just can't. It just keep farming.
And so they're able to get a nice and flawless round. And really, it just feels like they have the finger on the pulse. They know exactly where the players are pushing through and are ready to just kind of punish them. It's these individual fights.
Team Solid want to invest to make TSM uncomfortable on that defense. And it's dgzin, holy, just paving the way, top mid by himself.
With the half, so they could start this comeback here.
Fine, you can talk about the next round too, because during this whole safing, well, Rafa picked up the op. You have Conan, who's too.
No, Superman's used them. These are all for just denial on the spike. A close play from dgzin to try to delay even more. Hunter's Fury, a few things trying to come out here. dgzin and the rest of the team are using this util to support him in sight.
He had a terrific previous round by holding out towards that Ivy. Look at these flashes and these swings. Look at the util support. As people are falling back from the aftershock, he finds that timing for these picks.
These guys aren't using any util because they're scared of my trophy now.
And Demon 1's good for 2 from around the outside. Now it's just dgzin and Superman getting back in from main, and it is going to be a task. That's 1 shot, that's 2.
Oh
wait,
my
that's
God.
3! No, this can't happen! It can! We just watched it! And I wouldn't believe it if I didn't. didn't see it. Evil geniuses
on Superman.
Oh my gosh.
And somehow finds the timing out of his gravity well to not allow Envy to get even half the fuse at the start. So they find the perfect timing as the smoke dissipates, and it's Outlaw Classics and the long range catching players off guard one by one. What a conversion out from the evil geniuses.
I think that's a big point where we see that it comes down to the team. And they split A site here to work the right side towards the elbow. Easy take for Envy. They want to go fast on this bonus round and get away from any of the quick pressure. Come on, dgzin finds a kill. Another one from backside. A third one! A fourth one! dgzin going for the ace here. He's going to try to find Poppin, but he gives him the swing. And that's going to be a back shot from Bao. Finds the flank. They come up quick.
Caught a little bit towards that A site. There was some good values. I saw some tethers on the ground, so information was there for Envy, but as they tried to scale back up, dgzin finds a timing.
Who is this guy?
Oh my god, Doug!
And that's going to be a back shot from Bao. He's like, well, my aim.
Yeah, he's like,
something new. dgzin. Oh, okay, he gets it. Had to go for the rescope, down on 30 HP. Makes some noise. I mean, he has the ultimate to try and cancel. Gonna try and shadow step his way out of there. Regardless, doesn't have a second one, so he's detained. This round is a disaster for 100 Thieves. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And, all right.
Okay, if you showed me that round in a vacuum and then told me one of these teams is up 9-0, who is it? I would have guessed EG even earlier.
Yeah, even this.
This just a nice shot from DG, a little whiff out of cryo.
Brutal
And then
stuff.
Asuna detained. I mean, a little levity.
The perimeter of showers. dgzin steps in and takes him clean out. No witnesses.
Where is his confidence game on? This is
my
what you need to see.
Who is this man? See if the close corners are being covered. Another scouting mission. The ults are all raining down on B. Vora backed into the corner with nothing left to say. And Bang isn't long for this world either. Watch it again and we.
Oh. And he just goes straight to the other side and wrecks DiMattino as well.
One enemy remaining.
Decoy. A little bit overused.
Angles into a gun.
One enemy remaining.
There's a hit. Another one. dgzin gets it. It doesn't have to be the operator and not even the ultimate. He just uses it.
like he had originally from
Enemy remaining.
Cobb with that Odin. Really stopped 100
Oh,
to get a
oh,
good
God.
flow into the C site.
I have a question.
Back and forth here, Furia do peel back into more passive positions, but these kills are still being claimed regardless. Oki again onto that high ground. It needs to be a trade, and it's there. dgzin straight on it. Action here from him. 2v2. Smoke's still propped up, and time is becoming a bit of a problem here. To tap to see if they can pull out the next wave of resistance. Egino, it's got it in their control, and this needs to be denied. It's the fuse being stuck all the way. dgzin, savior once more for them. In OT, they drag it across the line here for this opening map. Right forward already. Walls opened up. Bao's just looking to attract attention and pressure. The paranoia sweeps forwards, and EG looking to see if they can claim space. dgzin, that is sharp. Precision needed in a moment like this, and like you mentioned earlier, the plan is just not good in the position that it's in. There is no pushback. There is no win cons here. dgzin, thrifty win, an ace for him.
Guardian though are so precise. Look at this second one.
Methodical.
Yeah, I think it's getting him activated is a night and day difference for EG. But here it's another Furia tripping over their own shoelaces. They take so long to get into the C site.